What's up, potty people, and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be talking about brands that are basically one-hit wonders. They've come out with one product that's made them big, and they haven't really done a whole lot since. Now, don't get me wrong. That's not to say that these brands don't have other good products. It's just they're known for one product, and they're just kind of riding that train. So yeah, there's really no point in this video. I don't know. It's just kind of food for thought. It's just kind of funny to think about how these brands they've just become stagnant because they're just kind of riding the train of the one popular product that they have. If you like videos like this where it's just kind of like fun little product discussions, then make sure you give it a thumbs up and I'll know to do more. Subscribe to my channel and turn your notification bell on so that you never miss an upload. And without further ado, let's talk about a few brands that are basically one-hit wonders. So there were a couple of brands that inspired this idea, and Tart was one of them, because I feel like Tart has, they've always been around, but I mean, if you think back, what have they really been known for? And the only product that I can think of when I think about Tarte is Shape Tape. I'm not personally a fan of Shape Tape, but I feel like it really did set the stage for all concealers to come. Now all concealers look to Tarte. Okay, people like the fact that it's full coverage and it's matte and that giant doe foot applicator. That wasn't something that you saw before Shape Tape. Shape Tape really changed the game, and I feel like it improved the longevity of Tarte as a brand. Next up is NARS and their Orgasm Blush. And I've talked about NARS Orgasm so much, and that's another brand that you almost can't just say NARS. Like, you want to say NARS Orgasm because it's almost like NARS isn't really their brand name. NARS Orgasm is their brand name. That's what it feels like anyway. Because you never really know if NARS is doing anything else. And I feel like they've become a very stagnant brand. And you're going to see this a lot with brands that are more established. Like brands that have been in the game for a very long time. Like, they don't have to jump on the trend trains. And they don't have to come out with new releases every 3 or 4 months. Too Faced and ColourPop and Anastasia, like, they're on the other side of the spectrum where it's just like, okay, new products every single week. But NARS never comes out with new products. And the only time they do is to create like some kind of bundle or kit with like the orgasm name. If I were the NARS CEO, I would be firing and rehiring some new creative team. Can you really not come up with anything else? Like, is that your one and only idea? It Cosmetics and their CC cream. So It Cosmetics is another one of those brands that really doesn't hop on the trends very much. And you know, I complain about brands, you know, jumping on the trend train too much. Like, ColourPop has been getting on my nerves so much lately. They're coming out with a new product every week. I don't want a new product every single week, but maybe a new product every year or every 6 months, like, just to kind of keep you alive and, you know, to keep your name being mentioned. I feel like It Cosmetics they just don't really care. Like, they have their little QVC cult following. I mean, they are in Ulta, they are in Sephora, so they're doing something right, but I feel like it's just like they have a certain demographic and they don't really care to appeal to anybody else. It has a very, very large fan base. People will literally fight you over that CC cream. And It Cosmetics in general just frustrates me because they're so reluctant to expand their shade range. They did do it on the Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer, which no one's into that kind of concealer anymore. So to me, it was just a little bit too late. And they have all these excuses as to why they don't. Like, oh, the CC cream matches everyone's skin tone. It adjusts. BS. Laura Mercier and their translucent powder. Everyone and their mother, brother, sister, dog uses that translucent powder. I've never been a fan of it, but people seem to love it for whatever reason. I personally don't get that excited about a powder, but that's just me. But before their powder, Laura Mercier really wasn't known for anything except maybe their tinted moisturizer, the one that comes in a tube. I'll put a picture over here. Like, old school YouTube used to talk about that tinted moisturizer. I feel like their translucent powder has actually been around for a while. I don't know who discovered it on YouTube and like who made it big. It was probably Jaclyn Hill or someone like that, but yeah, I think it's something that's been around in their line for a very long time. It just didn't really spark anyone's interest until YouTubers started talking about it. But Laura Mercier is one of those brands that, just like NARS, they've established themselves, like they have an established name, and they really don't have to try. Like, they really don't have to do anything. They don't have to come out with new products. They don't have to stay up to date with the trends. They just don't really care. Urban Decay and their all-nighter setting spray. So if you would have asked me to do this video 3 or 4 years ago, I would have definitely said the Naked palettes. But Urban Decay got rid of their Naked palette, or got rid of the OG Naked palettes that made them big. So I don't feel like Urban Decay is ever going to become known for their Reloaded palette or their Heat, the Naked Heat, or that pink palette that I can't remember the name of. I feel like now, like after they retired the original Naked palettes, all-nighter setting spray is what they're always going to be known for, and I don't feel like they're ever going to create a product that's better than all-nighter. It's just like Shape Tape, where it kind of set the stage for all other setting sprays. All-nighter really isn't unique anymore, but at the same time, it's like, okay, if you have never tried a setting spray, Urban Decay. Now, I will say I don't feel like Urban Decay is one of those brands where all-nighter setting spray, or any product for that matter, is just the only thing keeping them alive. I do feel like they will be very long-standing, like they do have longevity. And then the last brand that pretty much inspired this video idea in general is Stila. Before their Magnificent Metal glitter eyeshadows, like their liquid glitter eyeshadows, Stila really had no name. I mean, you saw them in Sephora and you saw them in Ulta, but it's like, okay, what do they do? She doesn't even go here. Their Magnificent Metal glitter eyeshadows seriously set the stage for every brand. It sparked a new idea that wasn't pre-existing. Like, you didn't really see glitter liquid eyeshadows on the market before the Stila ones, and they're hella expensive, don't get me wrong, but they are some good high quality glitters. Like, they're very, very hard to beat. Their shades are amazing. They tried to come out with that little like putty foundation and primer. That flopped. I don't even know if they're still selling that anymore. They shouldn't be. Their smudge stick eyeliners are good. Their felt tip liners are good. I feel like Stila would legitimately be a dead company if it weren't for their liquid eyeshadow. So I feel like they created those at the perfect time. So that is it for brands I feel like personally are one-hit wonders. I don't really feel like these brands can do anything that tops these main products that they're known for. It's just a fun little topic. I just wanted to do something a little bit different and just kind of, I don't know, get you thinking, just some food for thought. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and for watching. And if you haven't already, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And I will see you guys in my next one.